What's going on YouTube? This is Scheme Team TV. I'm excited. This is my first video. I've been playing 2K since 2K7. It's been a long time. Yeah, I know people have been playing 2K a lot longer than me, but I do have passion for the game. I want to know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the game before it comes out, just like you guys. I like to do my digging, and I feel very confident about the things that I've seen at the Gamestop Expo in Vegas this past week, and I want to relay the information I have obtained. So let's get into it. I did go to the expo. I talked to Ronnie 2K, LD 2K. They were pausing the game, showing me all types of things, man. You guys are gonna love this game. Let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Let's get into the dribbling. The dribbling is very smooth. Everything is just so smooth and it's just fluid. There's no skipping into animations. There's no jumping into animations and teleporting to the left or right just to finish a move. No, everything's fluid. All the steps have to be took because there is foot planning in this game. There's foot planning this year, you guys. You guys are gonna love the foot planning because there's momentum, there's physics. Like, everything comes into play when you're doing offense and defense. And I'm gonna get into the defense a little later. I might have to put it in the second part of this video. This is just the first part, but the dribbling is nice. Curry is great. He has all these different moves. All his signatures is him. All his signature styles and size ups is exactly the way he dribbles the ball. It looks so good, man. From the way he brings the ball up the court, from the way he shoots off a pull-up dribble, you know what I'm saying? The shot looks different. Everything about Curry is Curry. So you guys keep that in mind. I didn't feel like the dribbling was hard to do. After a couple games, I started catching on to the moves and stuff. For the most part, it's the same. This year they put 4 different size ups, so that's left, right, up, down. They all have different size ups for the right stick. I know Curry, he has his signature dribble in the game where he gets really low to the ground when he's in the paint area. When he gets in the paint area, you'll see him hunch over and he'll get really low and do his like little dribble. It's really nice. You can chain out of it. You can do a lot of different things, especially with the left stick. If you learn how to master the left and the right stick at the same time, man, you're going to be a beast. I swear you're going to be killing them, because if you master Curry, you can really do damage, but it takes time. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes skill. This year, it's not about the cheese. It's not about calling an ISO and then trying to do a bunch of crossovers and then do a glitchy, cheesy step back, you know, the double step back, how people do. But it's not about that this year, because the defense is so amped up. You really have to know exactly what you want to do and how you're going to execute it. And then you have to adapt to the defense. So yeah, the dribbling was really nice. Fluid motion. Let's talk about the dunks and the layups. So the dunks they're going to be a little bit less frequent this year, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We want to play sim style. This is Sim Nation. Shout out to my Sim Nation people out there. You know what I'm saying? If you play sim style, shout out to you, because it's hard out here. It's hard, man. But let's get back into the video. The dunks, if you get dunked on, it's your fault. It's your fault this year, because it's basically 2 things. Either you jumped late or you were under the basket. And then the matchups come into play, whether, you know what I'm saying, like who was the person doing the dunking and who was the defender getting dunked on. So depending on those matchups, you might have different outcomes. So that's always good. That's simulation basketball, and that's what we want. LeBron on one time, he jumped off 2 feet, man. I'm talking about 1 foot into the foul line, maybe 2, and just took the rim down, man. He was hanging on the rim, and the dunks and everything was more powerful this year based on the rim, the stanchion. Everything comes down when you dunk the ball. Depending on how powerful the dunk is, the stanchion might come lower. Big men, when they jump and they dunk with 2 hands and they're hanging on the rim, the whole thing comes down, and when they let go, it just springs back up. It's so sick. It's so real, and that's what we want, man. That's exactly what we want. There wasn't any audio, so I thought it was really weird, but that was because there was no commentators being announced yet. They haven't released who the commentators were, so they couldn't show me any sound or anything like that. But I did ask LD2K if we were gonna have new net sounds. I know the nets, I don't really like the way the sound of the nets are in 2K15 or the prior years, so hopefully they find a good sound for that net, because it really has to be addressed. The layups are cool. The layups are dope. Like the way the gathers and everything look when you go from a dribble to a layup. Like I said before, there's no skipping into an animation. There's no lagginess into an animation. You don't see the person's foot like transfer a little bit, couple inches to the right just to get into an animation for the layup. No, everything is fluid. Every step has to be took in this game, and that is based off of the foot planning that was added into the game this year. So big ups to 2K for that. I like the floaters this year. The floaters are going to be the main move. I see the floaters being used a lot. I mean, a lot. They're going to be used tons because Curry, the way he flicks the ball in the air with his signature layup and he does the finger roll, it looks so nice. They made the balls go so high on floaters this year. It is crazy. They look so good, and they go in a lot. I mean, they go in for the most part, not all the time, but a good 8 out of 10 times. If you have someone who has a floater badge or a good layup rating, then they're gonna make it. But it can be stopped. All you have to do is bump them and put them off balance, and it is an air ball almost all the time. It happened to me. At first, I thought it might be cheesy. It was the closest thing to cheese, but of course, I saw the outcome of someone bumping me, so I noticed it could be stopped. So that's a good thing there. Now, shooting this year is really good. I thought that the releases were really nice. Curry especially, of course, he's the poster boy. He's the one everybody wants to use. He's going to be the guy everybody wants to use this year because he has the most personality. He looks like himself. He acts like himself. He walks. He talk. I mean, I wouldn't say talk, but he plays with his mouthpiece. I mean, for crying out loud, sheesh. This dude is just amazing. I mean, the way he shoots on a pull-up, on a three-point line, the way he's coming down on a fast break, when he shoots that three, he lands forward like he does in real life, like a little bit forward. Man, the way he leaves the hand up in the air after the shot, like everything is Curry. And it's not just him. I mean, everyone on the court has a personality, whether they do something good, whether they do something bad, whether they, frustrated, they always have some type of personality being shown. And that is cool because that's realistic basketball. And we're all about realistic basketball here at the Sim Nation. You feel me? So let's get into it. Catch and shoot is really cool. Klay Thompson, he's real. Klay Thompson is like an elite shooter, and all elite shooters, I believe, in this game will do this, not just Klay Thompson. But if you pass Klay Thompson the ball after he comes off a screen, or if he gets into position, or even if he's just standing there, he does what an elite shooter does before he catches the ball, and that's getting shot ready position. That's like he gets in shot ready position. So he's hopping into a shot, or he's stepping into a shot. He's putting his hands up, getting ready to catch the ball. And as soon as he catches the ball, he shoots it. It looks so nice. So nice. I threw a behind the back pass with Curry to Klay Thompson in the corner, and that's exactly what he did. We paused it. LD2K broke it down for us, and he showed us exactly about the catch and shoot mechanics in the game. They look amazing, man. Amazing. Let's get into the fast breaks. Now, fast breaks are really good this year. They're fast. I mean, that's exactly what they're supposed to be, but they always weren't that way because the way the rebounds were set up. But this year, the rebounds have been improved. I mean, they actually jump up and just snatch the ball. They don't fidget with the ball. They don't play volleyball. They actually grab the ball and they throw the outlet pass. So I thought that stood out to me. So the fast breaks are really fast. You have to think on your toes in this one, man. Like, you got to be real fast on this one because it's really tough. Like, the fast breaks are so cool. Like, the defense side and the offensive side, it's not biased on either side. It can go either way. But I think that the alley-oops and stuff will be smacked out of here, man. It's gone. Like, if you throw an alley-oop and someone's in a defensive position, it can be stopped. It can be smacked no matter who it is. Like, that's the way it should be. If I get in a position to smack the ball, I should be able to smack the ball, whether it's LeBron who's on the other end of it or whether it's Rondo tossing it. It doesn't matter. If I'm in position to smack it, I should be able to smack it. So, and that's exactly what was happening. I was smacking alley-oops. The computer was stopping me from throwing alley-oops. It took me about 3 games to throw a good, successful alley-oop. And that's not just because I was new to the game, because I've been playing this for a while. So LD even said it himself. He saw that how good I was getting with the game and how I was catching on to certain things that a lot of the people there weren't catching on to. So that's pretty much it for the fast breaks. I think the dunks and stuff are going to be a little bit less frequent, and that's just because I think it's been toned down because of the defensive side of the ball. Now, the defense is so amped up this year. I'm going to leave that for the second video. This is strictly offense, so I'm going to keep it on the offensive side, but you guys stay tuned and click the next video when it comes out. The visuals. Now, the visuals look amazing, you guys. Like, everything looks good. All the players look exactly what they're supposed to look like. Curry looks like Curry, Draymond looks like Draymond, but this year especially, because they added the body types and the tattoos look great, and the shoes were scanned in this year. I mean, you can see the different stitches in the shoes, man. Like, all my sneakerheads out there, y'all gonna be hyped because the sneakers are so dope. They are really competing. They competing with live this year with the shoes, man. The shoe game is up there. I mean, it's fire. Even the generic 2K generic shoes look fire. Like, it's dope, man. Let's see what else about the crowd reaction. It's not even the fourth quarter, but when they do the boom boom clap, like, you actually see them clapping in unison. I mean, they're actually boom boom clapping at the same time. You see the whole crowd doing it. It's not just a picture of people in the background and you're playing a team 5-on-5. Like, no, the crowd is involved. The crowd is being amped up. You see them doing different things. And in the fourth quarter, LD and Ronnie were telling me it's supposed to be even crazier. I don't know if they talked about it in the blogs or anything yet, but maybe that you might be hearing it first from me. But in the fourth quarter, you are supposed to see a lot more personality. You're supposed to see a lot more intense defense, more bumping, harder fouls. Everything is just supposed to be way more intense in a fourth quarter situation. You see a lot more personality in the way that the players on the court are acting after plays, and that is realistic. When you're coming back and Curry gets on a hot streak and he hits like 2 threes in a row and it brings it to a tie game, you see him get hyped. Like, you see all the players on the team get hyped. So that definitely shows, and that's what they told me. I wasn't available. I wasn't able to see the actual fourth quarter because it was only one quarter and it was, you know, a demo and you just have to restart it. But that's what they were telling me. I don't think they were lying, but you never know. Player recognition. Now, player recognition is dope this year because one play I actually crossed over someone and made them fall, and Kyrie actually looks at Steph Curry when he falls. Curry looks at Kyrie when he falls. I know I did it. Cardi Luciano, shout out to him. He had Curry in one play, crossover Kyrie, and he looked back at Kyrie like, got him, and then looked forward and kept going. That was fire. Like, it was so fire. Y'all gonna love that. J.R. Smith in one play, he was jab stepping, and then he did like a fake pass because LeBron came up to the top of the key like, give me the ball, and he was looking at LeBron like, nah, give him a fake pass, like, got him, and then just kept doing what he do. But the thing that caught my eye is he actually looked at LeBron. He didn't just turn his head. He looked at him, and you saw eye-to-eye contact. Like, they're looking at each other, and he's fake passing it like, get out of here. I'm about to chuck up 30 shots because I'm J.R. Smith, and I'm not about to hit none of these till next week. You feel me? Because that's how he is. But never mind all that. Yeah, so the player recognition is in the game. It's really dope. The off-ball movement is really smooth. Players actually take the right angles. You don't see players taking horrible angles anymore, man. It's not about just getting to that spot because, oh, the AI is like, in 2K15, the AI would be like, oh, okay, well, you told me to cut, so I guess I'll go there because you told me to, and I'm going to that spot. No, this year they actually know exactly who they are, who the defender is, and where they're supposed to be, and where the defender is at that point in time, and takes the right angles. I actually throw a bounce pass to Draymond Green down the middle. I never throw cut passes because the defender always takes a horrible angle, man. I'm just scared it's gonna get picked off, and I'm not ready for all that. I'm not ready to be on my heels trying to get back on defense right now. So we always try to make the smart decision here at the Scheme Team TV. You know what I feel me? So let's get back into it. Offensive movement off ball, smoother, better angles, of course, and a pick and roll on the offensive end. We're going to talk about the defense in the next video, but we're going to keep this for the offense stuff. But the pick and roll is a chess game now. It's a chess game now, people. Sim Nation. I hope you guys are excited like I'm excited right now. It's a chess game. It's no longer just, oh, I'm going to do an escape dribble, make you hit the screen and go the other way. No, They actually do the right thing. They actually do what they're supposed to do. They adapt to what you're doing. You can't do the same thing over and over again. So if you call pick and roll and you do a pick and fade, you have to take your right angles. You have to make sure your spacing is right, because the defense, if they go under, you have to shoot. If they go over, you have to go around. I mean, you have to cut to the basket or pass to your fade, pass to your big man, and do things like that. So that's always good. I was trying to go around Kyrie one time, and he kept icing me, and I had to adapt to that. I had to go the other way. I had to fake one way, go the other way, beat the big man, and he eventually threw up one of those flicky signature layups. But yeah, that's about it for the video, guys. I hope you liked it. This is Scheme Team TV. Please, if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, please put the questions in the comments, because I will read them and I will reply and I will put your answers in the next video. This is why I'm only dropping the first one. The second one will have a lot more information on the defensive end, maybe some other stuff that I missed. Put your comments in there and subscribe. I will have a lot more information coming to you guys. I want to do a lot more things with this. I want to do the breakdowns. I want to do the my player stuff and the tutorials. I want to show you guys my online league. I'm really big on online league. I have a season going on right now. I just went to the finals 2 years back to back and lost. So, you know, I'm trying to come out with the next one, but no worries there. You know, we're going to get it. So please comment, like, subscribe if you like the video. Shout out to Sim Nation, shout out to LD2K, Ronnie2K, Cardi Luciano. Subscribe to his channel, he's dope. It was a great experience at the Gamestop Expo. Till next time, this is Scheme Team TV, and I'm out of here.